Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm sharing my monthly favorites, and unfortunately I do have quite a few fails this time. I do have a good mix of products, skincare, makeup, some lifestyle things, so I'm excited to share all that with you today. Before we get started, I would love to welcome new visitors and viewers to my channel. Hello, my name is Eve. I love all things beauty. Here on my channel I share about beauty and lifestyle. I upload new videos every week. If that sounds interesting to you, I hope you enjoy this video. Stick around, subscribe to my channel, and if you're not new, welcome back. And not without further ado, let's dive into my monthly favorites and fails. All the makeup that I'm wearing on my face today, I will be linking in the description box as per usual for you. I typically do not include any of the eyeshadow palettes in my monthly favorites or fails because I do a separate ranking pretty much on a monthly basis of all the new eyeshadow palettes and some older ones that come into the mix that I try throughout that month, and I put them in a separate ranking. That video should be already live on my channel when you're watching this video. I will have that link for you in the description box if that's the case. I want to start from my lip duo. I of course want to share my favorite lip duo. This is what I'm wearing today. I am living for this color, this like burnt orange lips with a little bit of gloss. I would wear this lip color all year long. I would not get tired. This is my absolute favorite like version of like a bright lip. From this lip duo, one product is new, one product is not new. That's been already in my collection and have been very much loved. My lip liner is Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Hazelnut. A true neutral brown shade, and it's just so beautiful. The formula, if you haven't tried these pencils from ABH, they are fantastic. The lip color is this beautiful Armani Beauty Lip Maestro Satin. This is in a shade 05. I know this has a name, but the name is not on the tube, so it just has the number. The packaging is absolutely stunning. Besides that, I really love the formula. I also really love the applicator. It's really nicely pointed. I think this applicator is perfection for this formula because it has a little bit of like liquidity to it. This is technically a lip stain, but it has a lot of pigment. It stays on your lips very long time. Whatever you see on my lips, this is just 2 layers of this product. So here's an absolute new favorite that I was blown away by. This is a hydrolyzed collagen mask. This is the texture of the mask, a gel formula, and you apply it all over your face. Wait for about 15 to 20 minutes and it just creates like a film, like a thicker film. It just gently peels off. It's not one of those like peel off masks that like comes off with the hair and everything off of your face. It comes a little bit rubberized, so it just easily peels off of your face. And obviously the thicker the layer, the easier it peels off. But the effect from this mask is mind-blowing. My skin literally looked like I was a porcelain doll. My skin looked more toned down and also had this gorgeous glow. I did not even use any moisturizer going to sleep after using this mask because I did it right before bed. I look literally 10 years younger and so fresh. Once I'm done with this, I am repurchasing. This gentle retinol body lotion from VERSED is another absolute favorite. There are quite few retinol body lotions out there in the market, and I just looked into all these different options and I chose this one for a main reason because it is more accessible. I got mine at Target, and also because it is fragrance free. You guys know that I do have mild form of eczema on my body and I do not play around with scents. I'm very particular how much scent there is, if at all, in my body products. Especially there's something that has to stay on my body once I apply it, like a body lotion would. It just has this like wonderful light texture. It makes the skin feels nicely moisturized. Also has this like dry touch, like velvety feel to it, which feels absolutely incredible. Obviously it's not sticky, not greasy, none of that. If you've tried anything from VERSED, let me know what your favorite products are because I would definitely like to try more from the brand. The next product that I very much enjoy is actually on my face today as well. This is a powder blush from the Singe Beauty. This is their new launch. It's called Evocative Silk Blush. I got mine in the shade Persistent Persimmon. So Singe Beauty launched 4 different blushes and I got the orange one, of course. I watched the launch video from Angelica Nyquist. She is the owner of Singe Beauty, and she did say that all 4 shades were glowy. I knew before purchasing this blush what I was getting. I knew it was gonna be glowy, but I just needed more orange blushes in my life, especially going into a fall season. This is considerably pigmented. It's also like a nicely buildable formula. I didn't go too heavy-handed today, but it definitely gave me like a really nice, like yellowish orangey cheek. I think it's very, very pretty. It's definitely a little bit more glow that I prefer because I am more of a matte blush with a highlighter. This one is pretty easy formula to apply. You have a pretty good control while applying this product that I always appreciate when it comes to especially like brighter blushes. But I wish there was a little bit less glow, but again, this is my personal preference, but I think it's such a beautiful color. Talking about the cheek products, the highlighter that I've been absolutely head over heels is this one, Serengeti from WhatsApp Beauty. I got mine in the shade Wild Acacia. The imprint on this highlighter is absolutely stunning. I featured this blush in my recent try-on video of all the new products, so I'll have that video also linked in the description box. This highlighter is very firmly pressed. There's really no fallout at all. There are two different shades here. There's more icy one and more pink one. You can definitely use a smaller brush and pick up separate shades, but I just go with my larger fan brush, just mix both of the shades together and just swipe it on my cheek, and it's just so pretty. Because it is so firmly pressed, it's more of like your baked formula. It has no glitter particles, no shimmer specks, like none of that. It's very smooth, like glow from within, like glass skin. You can see that in a video very well. So since the day I got it, I've just been using this highlighter because it's just so beautiful. The other blush product that I've already mentioned in my videos, but it's another favorite that's going to be a favorite going into like fall and winter because it's going to be a pale season for me. Okay, I usually don't tan so much in winter. This is from Kiko Milano. This is their permanent collection. I love the packaging. I love the shade. This is just perfection for if you're very pale. This has been an absolute favorite because the formula also is very beautiful. So my recent favorite bronzer that I've been reaching quite a bit in the past month, it's this matte Sephora bronzer. I got mine in the shade Sunkissed Haze 00. Again, the formula is pretty firmly pressed here. That gives you an ability to build up the product really comfortably. This has a very nice, easy buildable formula and it doesn't fade throughout the day. This next product came from Sydney Grace Beauty and I purchased this during their Christmas and July sale. This is a tinted brow gel. I got mine in the shade Soft Brown and it's really nice. It has a pretty simple packaging, but it is weighted. The spoolie brush is very nicely sized. It's not too big, it's not too small, and it's nice and stiff. This is very pigmented product and the shade works really well for me. I love that they have a range of shades. I've been using tinted brow gels for the past several years and I don't see myself going back out of this. I used to be like a pencil girl many years ago, and then I discovered the tinted brow gels and that's what I've been using for most part, with a combination, of course, the pencils and the brow pens, but this is my primary product when I do my brows because I like a strong hold and a pigment. This product delivers a strong hold and a beautiful pigment. So another favorite is this Maybelline lip liner. It's called a Lifter liner and I got mine in the shade Out of Line. I featured this in the video where I tried all the new makeup. This has a very beautiful creamy formula, but it is very nicely long lasting. In the past several weeks, I've been sharing with you a lot of lip duos on my Instagram and TikTok as well. And I think some of them I reshared here on YouTube, but most of my reels are going out to Instagram. If you're not following me on my beauty Instagram page, I invite you to do that. So let's break it up and talk about the fails because I have quite a few. This product, this is a new launch mascara called Call Me Queen from Essence. Wand is fine, it's plasticky, but has this like interesting design. In a nutshell, this mascara is fine, it doesn't smudge. But things that I don't like about it is that it doesn't give me the volume that I like. I definitely love more volume. This mascara gives you more of like a separation. And then another thing that I don't enjoy about this mascara, even though it doesn't smudge, which is very important for me. It's probably the most important thing for me when it comes to mascaras, that it doesn't smudge. And second priority would be volume. Once this is dried on your lashes, it just feels plasticky. You would pass your finger on your lashes and they just feel like plastic. And I just cannot stand that feeling when they're so plastic stiff. I would not recommend this mascara. So here I have two more products from Kiko Milano that I'm like head over heels. But again, I will link my most recent video where I tried all the things Kiko Milano and some like other new products, because there were just so many beautiful things there and I don't want to be repetitive and just talk about them again. But I will do an honorable mention to these two products. This is their beautiful cream lipstick, and I just want to show you the packaging. It is so pretty. It's a matte outside packaging. You press this button, the lipstick comes out, and then you just get a bullet lipstick here. Besides that, the packaging is really, really pretty. It kind of reminds me the one that Fenty Beauty came out with. It just feels a little bit more elevated and luxe, and the shade is so beautiful. I don't have too many shades like this in my collection, so this one has a special place in my stash. Another honorable mention is to this Gloss Supreme skin tint. It's called a foundation, but I would say it's an ultimate skin tint because it does have a very nice, like lighter buildable formula, but oh my god, it looks so gorgeous. If you're interested, just check out the video that I posted where I used this on camera. It is fabulous. It is also considerably long lasting. I just love how it looks on skin. I love how it applies, how it feels. It's just such a fabulous formula. So since I already started talking about complexion, let's go to town. The first one I wanted to mention is this primer from What's Up Beauty. It's such a beautiful formula. It has a lotion feel. It's very light and like milky, and it just absorbs into your skin very lovely, gives you this beautiful glow from within. It doesn't have any specks of shimmer, glitter, and none of that. It gives you beautiful hydration. It doesn't make your skin look greasy or feel greasy. It just leaves it hydrated and just glow from within. It also has a little bit of a tack, so when you apply your complexion products, it actually lasts entire day. So another absolute favorite is this person right here. Very important person in this room. This is a repurchased product that I just grabbed from 21 Days of Beauty. This is one of my favorite foundations of all times. I just ran out of my previous tube like 2 weeks ago, I would say, and I had to grab this one from the sale. I believe this was reformulated last year. So I used to be 215 Buff Neutral and now I am 110C, which matches me pretty well. And I use the matching tool on Ulta Beauty, and I also went on Lancome website and matched it there. Well, I love this foundation. I'm so happy it's back into my life. Next, I want to do an honorable mention to these two products. One more than another. These are the pigment mixers for your foundations. White one lightens your foundation and the blue one cools it down. I definitely have been using the white one more often than the blue one. I have a pretty extended foundation collection, and because I'm so fair, I do tan quite often, especially in summer. These literally are essential items for me right now because there's so many foundations in my collection. They're just my tan shades, and I wanted to use them on the days when I'm not tanned. This is where these mixing pigments come in. They're just truly an essential item right now in my collection. Now let's talk about these two, shall we? I'm wearing both of these products today, and let's now talk about them separately, so I'll give you my deeper thoughts. The Easy Blur Primer has a very cool consistency, very cool formulation. It's like gel-like and feels like a silicone primer. However, it is a silicone-free formula. We know that silicone is not necessarily good for your pores. It can stretch out your pores on a long term if you use it often. So it's not necessarily a best thing, especially if I'm a combination oily skin. I already have a visible pores on my T-zone. I do not need to make those pores any bigger. I do agree that it does give you a smoothing feel once you apply it. It feels really nice upon application, and it's supposed to be also controlling your oils. And I definitely noticed that my oils are controlled longer on the days where I wore this primer. I feel like my oils didn't come through for like good 6-7 hours, and that's a long time for this time of the year for my combo oily skin. About this Easy Blur foundation, I got mine in the shade Cashew, which matches me pretty well at my palest. So I was not impressed with this formula, unfortunately. One thing I have to say is that it is long wearing. I don't feel like it settles into my lines, that once I apply this foundation on my skin, and I prefer applying it with a sponge, when I apply it with a sponge, I feel like it's very liquid. I keep tapping on my skin and it just keeps leaving the marks. I just have to tap it million and one time to make sure I don't have the foundation move all the time. Lately, I've been really enjoying doing my makeup with a cream products, like a cream bronzer, cream blush, and then I would use a setting powder to set my face. However, what I've noticed with this product is that unfortunately, that way does not work because the foundation just keeps moving. If I apply my cream bronzer, if I start applying it on my face, or cream blush, it just shifts the foundation. So what I noticed works well for this product for me, I applied this foundation and just set my entire face with powder, which I haven't done in a very long time. And I just felt like that was the only way I could go about it. But I also at the same time feel like it's not very smoothing. It's an okay foundation. So I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this foundation. So here's another fail for you guys, is this product. So I purchased this product in Italy because I was running out of my SPF, and I featured this in my recent vlog where I shared my morning skincare routine, the updated morning skincare routine with you. It's okay formulation, but two things that I don't like about this. It smells like a chemical sunscreen. It's not fragrance necessarily, but it has this like chemical sunscreeny scent, which like I do not really enjoy. I can definitely close my eyes on it, but like, why do I have to? Why? Because there are other products that do not have this for approximately the same price range. And the second thing that I don't like about it, it's pretty big. It pills up under my makeup. It doesn't matter how long I wait after applying this. Before I apply my makeup, it just pills up regardless, and it pills up even on its own. Like if I do not wear makeup that day, I only have my skincare, and if I touch my face like 2 hours later, I just feel like this thing's like rolling off my face, and that's a no for me. So another awesome product that I got to try and instantly fell in love with, it's by Beauty Bay. When I was purchasing their eyeshadow palette, I also grabbed 3 of these because they had a promo going on. This is their cleansing balm with chamomile and oat lipids. It has a consistency of a coconut oil. You have to scoop it out. It's not a scented product, but it does have this like balmy scent. This is so effective. It removes your makeup like this. It doesn't leave the residue, and it also doesn't leave my skin stripped down. So my skin, I come out of the shower, my skin does not feel dry. This is definitely a new favorite. Another favorite product is from the brand Exuviance. I've mentioned this brand so many times on my channel because I've tried a lot of their products. From time to time, Ulta runs really good, like 30% sales on Exuviance, and I always grab something. Over like the past 3 or 4 years, I've tried a good handful of their products, and I am yet to be disappointed with anything. I really love their toners. I really love their facial cleansers. So this product is completely new to me. This is gentle daily exfoliating pads. It has a green tea, cucumber extract, vitamin E, and also vitamin C. It also has a blend of PHAs, but it's very, very gentle formula. Great for both morning and night, but I really love them in the morning. This would be like perfect traveling product to take with you instead of like carrying liquid bottles of toner, which I always need to have. I know some people say that toners are not essential item, but I'm a combo oily skin, and I just find that an essential item for my skincare routine. I just think that the toning pads are awesome because they're just convenient if you're on the go. The last but not least, I wanted to share this tool with you. This was so hyped on TikTok, you guys, and I have to say that I totally bought into it. I didn't buy it on TikTok shop, I just bought it on Amazon on my own. The hype is real. It's totally one of those things that I didn't know I needed. This is a 3-in-1 type of tool: dryer, a straightener, and a curler, and a brush. Well, now there's 4. So it's just all these things in one, but this also is quiet. It's not like a blow dryer that makes a lot of noise. This is completely quiet, like a curling iron. This also does multiple things in one. So I tried it actually as a styling tool completely, like from the beginning, once my hair is like curly and like freshly washed. It works beautifully. It just straightens out your hair, curls it at the same time. Also works as a like retouching tool. So my hair is high porosity. I also have a lot of baby hair here on the perimeter perimeter of my face or my hairline. If I sweat a little bit, if I work out, this area right here, like all these baby hairs, they get messed up. And usually when I wake up in the morning, my hair is messed up here on the contour. So I have to go use my straightener for that and then recurl my hair if I need to. So, but now I've been using this because this literally does everything at once. Now this is going to be my go-to traveling tool. I cannot recommend this enough. I think I will be just gifting this to people. This would make an awesome holiday gift. This is under $50. This thing is amazing. I do not want to be without this anymore. Last but not least, I wanted to share the book that I'm currently reading. This is by Ruth Rachel and it's called The Paris Novel. I love this book. It's about fashion, food, and a little bit of like history mixed together. This book is so beautifully written. I am usually not a person who loves a lot of description of food, but the way this book is merged with like fashion and character development, food descriptions merge into everything else in the context. I've been to Paris last year and I was so impressed, and I definitely wanted to go back to Paris to explore more, to learn more about the culture, just like be in that city for longer. I just read this book and there's a lot of descriptions about like food culture and art and fashion, a French mindset, and descriptions of the city, and of course the characters. The characters are so interesting in this book. It's just such a beautiful story as well. I think this is just such a beautiful book to read. It's on my Instagram. I've been sharing the books that I'm reading like in my stories or in reels, so there's a bunch of content there. I definitely read more books than I share, but I am a big time bookworm. I love reading, and I love sharing with you all the good stuff that is worth your time. Let me know what you're currently reading. If you have any book recommendations, I'm all ears. I will wrap up my video here. I hope you enjoyed my company today. If you have additional questions, comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I love to chat with you there. I will leave some of my recent videos here in the end of the video in the cards for you to enjoy. If you enjoy this video, give this a big thumb up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not yet a subscriber. Subscribing to a channel is absolutely free to do, and that way you don't miss any of my future uploads. Thanks so much for watching this video till the end, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye.